Good afternoon,
Good
ladies
afternoon.
and gentlemen.
Good
Afternoon.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to join today the fourth SERVAS East Asia online meeting. This is May. If anyone you are on the YouTube to watch our meeting, now you can get into the Zoom meeting. Okay, so when maybe we wait for a couple minutes. We have 120 members registered, but currently we have only 62. Maybe we wait for a couple of minutes and then we will start soon. And we will also check the YouTube live to see if it works smoothly. So when our volunteer, please still play the music, the Mongolia from Mongolia, and they enjoy it a little more. Thank you. We can start now. Wow. Okay, so later when I call your country name, please turn on your microphone and camera and say hello in your language loudly and wave your hands. So you will be shown on the screen and all of us can know you. And then after that, please turn off your microphone for next group. So if your voice are very weak, you will not show on the screen, so no one will see you. So please speak loudly. Okay, so let's see who is the first. So let's welcome today our speaker, Mongolia.
Sano, Sano.
Sambetsano.
Wave the hands. That's Mongolia. Next one. Next group, a very big group, Japan.
Konnichiwa.
And we are Korea.
안녕하세요.
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 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
허허.
You doesn't appear here. What happened? And next one I remember is Hong Kong. Is
Hello.
Hong Kong member here?
Yeah, hello.
Korea. Hong Kong.
Hello, Kim Min Đậu. Hello.
聽到，幾好。
How do you say hello in Guangdong?
你好。
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 Next one is Taiwan.
拜拜，大家好。
大家好，大家好。
拜拜。拜拜。
And next one.
Hello.
It's an English group. It's a very big group. Australia, Malaysia, Netherlands, Singapore, UK, and US.
Hello.
Hello.
And next one is Spanish group. Spanish.
Hola. Aquí estamos. Hola a todos. Hola, ¿qué tal?
And next one. Czech is the first time to join us. Czech.
Добрый день.
Добрый dень. And next one.
어디다 이름을 바꾸나?
Bonjour.
Next one. Next one. Maybe today we have
Guten
two.
Tag.
Germany.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. One.
Guten Morgen. Guten Tag.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
אני ראיתי רק אחד עוד 12 ישראלים בקבוצה.
שומעים אותך.
When? India.
Shalom.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Next one,
Namaste.
Trail.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom to everybody.
Shalom.
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 And next one,
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Next one, Nigeria. Nigeria. Ketu. I'm not sure if it's here or not. And next one,
Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Habari.
And next one, Norway.
Norway.
It's very similar. Hello. And next one,
Hello.
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 next one. Jump in. Rwanda.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Maho.
Next one,
Slovenia.
Slovenia is also the first time to join us.
Zdravo.
Correct. And next one,
Uganda.
Uganda.
Kikati.
And next one, next one, Bangladesh. Okay, this is the 27 countries. So give us the big applause. So many people gathered here. And today also have a very special guest because I feel SERVAS such a wonderful organization. We should let more people know us, including government and private companies. So I invite Taiwan office in Mongolia, is Taiwan official office in Mongolia, the representative, the secretary Jimmy, to join us as well, because he do a lot of exchange programs between Mongolia and Taiwan. I believe they can give us very good ideas and make our event even better. So let's welcome Jimmy. Where is Jimmy?
Hello. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Hello. My name is Jimmy Gao, and good afternoon and good morning and good evening to everyone. And I'm currently the secretary of the Taiwan office in Mongolia, in Ulaanbaatar. On behalf of my representative, Miss Grace Low, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to May for inviting us to join this amazing event, SERVAS International Organization. I appreciate the idea of achieving peace and understanding through travel and hosting. And I have been in Mongolia for about 6 months and discovered the richness of this country's culture. And this year, we also introduced Taiwan's artists 2 times to Mongolia to exchange some artistic exchange. And I'm very looking forward to today's event. And I wish this meeting a great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jimmy. And before we start, we will take a group of photos. So please show the best view for a few seconds to the world, and the YouTube live will see all of us. So our staff, Keith and Jojo from Taiwan, they are taking photos.
Please turn on your video. Thank you, everybody. Show the beautiful smile. Wait for another page.
I don't know what's your gesture when you take a photo in Taiwan. In the first beginning, we do this. Yeah. And now it's more popular. It's like this, like this. I think it's learned from Korea. It means heart, love, like this. And what else in your country, when you take a photo, what kind of gesture you will do? You also can share with us.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Good. Okay, so now it's a time for our speaker. Let's welcome Hixing, the National Secretary of SERVAS Mongolia. Welcome, Mongolia.
I don't hear anything. I'm sorry. I don't know if there is sound.
Hixing forgot to turn on the microphone.
Hey, Shik, you need to turn on your microphone. Thank you. From the start.
Hello.
Now we hear you. Hey, Shik.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Please, from start. Thank you.
Presentation. Okay. Hello, everyone. Nice to meeting you also through online. My name is Hishik, and today I will talk about Mongolia, SERVAS Mongolia, and its exchange program. I'm in your phone. Okay. My name is Hishik, and I'm a math teacher and graduated from National University of Mongolia and also Hiroshima University in Japan and got master and PhD degree there. And I live with my son and niece. I'm working in education sector. About the service, first time I got information about service from my friend Hayashi-san in Hiroshima and Japan. And since that time, I've been hosting some visitors mostly from Japan and other countries like America, France, Brazil, South Africa, and Israel. And we have organized exchange program with Japan 4 times. Here is my family pictures. My mom with her grandchildren. And I'm going to talk about only 3 points about Mongolia, the population. And you know that Mongolia is located between big 2 giants, China and Russia, having only 3 million population and living 1.5 million kilometers square. Regarding the density, Mongolia ranked at the first place in the world, having only 2 persons per 1 kilometer square. And 70% of the population live in cities, and 70% of the population is younger than 33 years old, which means Mongolia is a very young country. And but in nature, we have 4 seasons, and spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And the season is for travelers is summer. And you can, when you come to Mongolia, you can see steppe, desert, and mountain area at the same time. And as you know, Mongolia originally nomads, and who pasture 5 types of animals. And you can eat 5 animals' meat and drink their milk when you come to Mongolia. And then let's enjoy nature of Mongolia. See in the video. Yeah, Okay, then actually we do have two types of lifestyles in Mongolia, countryside and city. The nomadic people live in the countryside and they move at least 4 times in a year, following their animals. There is a connection between countryside and cities. And nomads prepare the food for city people, and Mongolians eat a lot of meat. For example, one family eat the whole cow and 5 or 6 sheep in a year. The city people also visit countryside to have a rest. That's a connection mostly between city and urban areas. About the culture, we have Natam festival in July and also traditional lunar year mostly in February. And also I'm going to introduce like a horse head fiddle, which is called marunkhor, the traditional music. 3 years ago, Korean group came to Mongolia to see Natam festival. And I have pictures here of Korean members. And we have 3 types of main games: horse racing, wrestling, and archery. I hope that Korean group recognize themselves from these photos. Okay, during lunar year, we visit old people and to show our respect for them. And old people, they prepare a lot of food to eat. For example, in my family, about like 200 visitors came to meet my mom within 3 days. And we prepare a gift for everyone and also a lot of eatings. For example, 1 sheep and so many things to eat and to drink. That's how we enjoy lunar year. Then traditional music. The horse head fiddle is very famous in the world. It has only 2 strings, which are made by horse tail. And we have one member in SERVAS Mongolia, and he is a teacher of, he's actually a musician, and he teach many students how to play marunkhor. And he has like 200, he taught 200 kids to play horse fiddle. Now he's in countryside and he's not able to. Okay. Yeah, so let me talk about SERVAS Mongolia, its background. We have only 9 members and we have very young family with children. The average age is about like 40 years old. And mostly they're working and living in Ulaanbaatar, and most of them studied and lived abroad. For example, like Korea, Japan, Ireland. Then let me talk about the exchange program with SERVAS Japan. And we organized like 2 times in Japan and in Mongolia. It's about like information about our members, and here's some notes, and maybe you can see it after the presentation. I think that we will share this presentation with all of you. This is the picture or photos of the SERVAS family members. Some picture about the hosts. Okay, the exchange program. First, we visited. First, we had a group from Japan and Mongolia, and then we visited the Mongolian group visited in Japan. And why we started the exchange program, focusing on special needs education is my cousin has a son with autism, and he asked me to help and to study about the system in Japan, how the system in special needs education. And we then visited in Japan for 1 week. And stayed there for 1 week as service members. And we enjoyed it a lot. And then Japan's group came to Mongolia, and also we stayed 1 week in Mongolia. And we had children with disabilities. So then again, we went, visited to Japan again, and it's the 4th time. And well, actually, we didn't have any experience with visiting children with disabilities. However, it was a great experience for us to organize any kind of exchange program in the future. So thank you for Service Japan organizing these very special programs. Okay, then in 3 years ago, we organized 9th East Asia meeting, which is the first time in Mongolia. So thank you for all participants. We had 2 Taiwanese, 9 Japanese, and 17 Koreans and 17 Mongolians, including their children. In total, we did have 45 members here. And Taiwan, thank you, Yulin and Yufan. You were brave and decided to come Mongolia first time and made the bridge between Taiwan and Mongolia. So that's greetings from them during the Yes, we did have a Japanese group, and thank you, Tomoko Ogata-san and Tomoko Hirai-san, to come with your friends and always appreciate Japan's support and being a backup for Mongolians. So you do have also greetings here. Yes, the Korean group, there was a big group from Korea, and thank you, Mr. Song and Lee, to help us to organize a wonderful meeting, and you were the region coordinator and provided technical support for us. The Korean group was very energetic and cheerful group, like traveling a lot. Hope you all enjoyed traveling in Mongolia.
And next, Mr. Kim Sa.
Mongolia, we were with our families, as you see, we love nature, game, staying in the game, and love eating meat and having a great time with our kids. So the boy who was about like 1 year, now after 3 years, he became a big man. You can see the picture. And also there is a one boy who was 10 years old. And now he's 30 years old and he became a kind of superstar in Mongolia. So let's enjoy his performance.
Хамтрагч Ори онцгой бүтээлийг Оригоос
Now, okay. Finally, I would like to share our ideas to organize exchange program in the future. The target group can be first young people, second family, or group of friends. And so we are suggesting you stay in a gap for 1 or 2 weeks and share your knowledge, experience in art, music, language, whichever you like to exchange. The country might have their own guide in Mongolia and send your members to stay and participate in the exchange program. So finally, we are very welcome you all to Mongolia. And that's my presentation. And now let's meet the superstar boy, who is a young member of SERVAS Mongolia. Actually, his father is my cousin and his family is a member of SERVAS Mongolia. So let's meet him. That's my presentation and we will continue.
Okay, hello everyone. Hello everyone, and my name is Teacher Sak, and it's very nice to see you all. And it's also my first time seeing so many service members. And my parents are members of Service Mongolia, and I learned playing guitar by myself. And I want all of you to come and visit Mongolia because you can watch me play guitar in there. And it's so nice to meeting all of you guys, and thank you.
Bravo!
Thank you, Tox. Thank you very much. And okay, then let's move. Thank you, Tox. Let's move to the next presenter. Okay, next presenter is Bimba. He's a new member of Service Mongolia, and he's a young guy who respects the traditional lifestyle. And he will introduce how to make a gir. Gir is a traditional Mongolian house. And actually, when I was young, I used to live in a gir, and it's really nice, and I really miss it. And as I remember, my parents, it takes only 2 hours to build a gate, and it's less than 1 hour to take down it. But now, Bimba is going to introduce you how to make a gate, not build a gate. So it's very different. So I hope you will enjoy how to make a Mongolian tradition house. Okay, it's Bimba's turn. Let's invite him to introduce his presentation. Thank you thank you for your attention.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Bimba. I am the new member of Service, and today I'm going to introduce about the making gear and new gear celebration and children in countryside. And first, миний утас харагдахгүй байна. Okay, I'm gonna use my phone camera. So my name is Bimba, and my wife name is Linda, and I live with my 2 daughters in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Is there an echo?
Bimba. I hear the echo very seriously. So I now I'm very experienced about this. I guess you turn on another one, maybe it's YouTube or something. So turn it off, then there's echo more.
Хишгч зүчих юм уу та? За тэг. Та энэ чихч гэж. Наас ч гарч ирээд байгаа юм болоо. За тэгвэл тэгт. Okay. How about now?
Very good.
I'm good. Okay. Okay, let me continue my presentation. And last year we received a new member to our family, and more new member and more happiness. And this is my older daughter, and first time seeing his younger sister, and finally the first time hugging the little sister. And now they are in the countryside, and they are coming day after tomorrow into Ulaanbaatar. And I love to proudly introduce my princesses, and this is my wife in the black and white photo, and there is my two daughters. And my presentation has three sections, and first one is about how preferring girls components and making gear and Mongolian happy birthday party in countryside in children's world. And that the making gear process is not only have to build constructions like that, but it is also Mongolian celebration, making new family in our brotherhood in this area. And this tradition is in Olam Ost province and Sagelsom. It is about 1,400 kilometers away from the Ulaanbaatar city. And the early morning, making the gear process will start. And in this presentation, two twin sons of that my mother-in-law are making their own gear. And early in the morning, and mother and father will sign on the ground, which is declaring gears area for their son, asking permission from the landlord. It is some kind of Mongolian tradition. We are building new family in this area. And then the gears, all components are prepared by the family members, and they will gather together and bring their own components to build the gears. For example, some brothers will bring the wall, and some brothers will bring the top part of the gear, which is made by wood. And now they are gathering all that components together. And also when we will install, connect them together, mother will bless all the components and for their son's future life, which the dairy, in this example, milk, and touch the milk every part of the gear, and which is good for their future, because the white and milk is the bright future for the family. And then all the male members, brothers, and uncles will configure the gear's component parts. And this is the main column of the gear. And we have to place it in the center of the gear. And then we will adjust the length of the wall. And in this case, our gear's wall was a little bit longer than the other parts. So we are reconfiguring, cutting the extra part from the gear. And then we will recheck with the wall and column. And this wooden string is called un in Mongolian. And this will connect wall and column together. Now we are reconfiguring the length of the un. And after that, mother and father will place the column of the gear, because that column is the main part of the gear. Without it, it will just fall down. So we assume it is the most important part of the gear. Since we adjusted all the part of the gear, now we are connecting the wall and the column together and making holes for the un, and we will hang it with wall. And all the part of the gear is configured. Now we are gonna assemble them together. Since there is twin brothers, we are making two gears for each of them. One gear for each of them, and there's two gear. And after we structured the main part, then we will prepare the cover part of the gear, which is also made by Mongolian livestock here. which means wool. Now the brothers and uncles are configuring length of the coverage materials and cutting extra part and making it shape to cover side and top of the gear. And also we need to smooth the un, which is connecting wall and column of the gear. And so with this rain, we need to we covered the gear by the plastic, and now we are in the each gear configuring the wool part of the coverage materials and cutting them together. And all the sisters and aunts will come together and connect that old materials. And there is only 2 gears, and each sisters are divided into 2 gears and sewing them together. During the break time, there is some tea break time, and mother will show the gratitude for everyone. There is some relatives and some neighborhoods from that town, and she's when that action we Mongolians used called that thing one thing made by stone. We called huruk, which is made by stone, and it's showing sincerity and much respect to the visitors. And building gear is the collective activity, and as every relatives and neighbors come together and building and the coverage materials and painting the floor. And the first day of that activity is the preparing the gear, and second day is the celebration. There is the 2 guys who are building their own gears. And tomorrow's early morning, and every relatives and neighbors come here to congratulate their new gears and for new family. They will bring their own presents, and presents can be anything, and some will give the cash, or some will give the livestock. And for this, in this picture, there is some sheep and some cows, and which is the present for the new home, new gear. And during this is the kitchen part for the celebration. And during that day activity, we will use a cow and 3 sheep for the celebration. You know, Mongolians will love the meat, and there is a meat gear and also the dessert gear, and we built 2 gear for that celebration day. And yesterday, the day after that, the day before that day, all the sisters and aunts, they connected that coverage material. Now they will decorating. It is making it ready to cover the gear and look it more beautiful. And they are decorating with traditional patterns. And now it's the almost end of the gear building process. And top part of the roof have to be covered by the owner of the gear. Okay, there is, I'm going to show a video. So the top part of the gear has to be covered by the owner of the gear. Now they are bringing the coverage of the roof, and the owner of the gear is going to unfold it on the top of the gear. And now with this gear is not his own gear, and because he folded the top part of the gear. And there is another activity, and we have covered the top part of the gear, and before completing the gears all part, we have to, and the top of the gear, the ankle, have to be thrown into the air 3 times, which is calling the blessedness for the gear. The first angle, the ankle will bless the top part of the gear with the dairy, with milk. Since there is 2 gears, we are good, and there is another top. So this celebration, which is calling the blessedness for the gear, and oh. So I have pressed F5 to refresh. It was web. So then the building process is completed. Now there is the blessing part for the gear, which is the professional blesser, and he will bless every part of the gear and every member and every relatives who participated to build that gear part as in poem. And this action is must in every gear building making gear process in Mongolia. And this is the end of the making the gear process. And now they have their own gears and they are ready to get married and make new family. And the third part is about the kids in the countryside, and the Mongolian kids who lives in the countryside also like to celebrate their birthdays as modern kids, and they would like to gather all the friends and all the neighborhood friends come together, and they just sit around the table and celebrated their birthday. And this is the one, the daytime nap from the Mongolian kids who lives in the countryside, and they are fully protected from the flies and by that net. And the birthday morning is also start with the balloons. And there is one birthday party which celebrated in the countryside. We usually sing happy birthday song in English. She is my older daughter, and now she's his fourth year birthday. And every visitor will bring their own gifts for the owner of the birthday. And now she is starting to receive her birthday presents. And taking bath in the Mongolian gear, and now they are taking bath in Mongolian gear, but it's not the water, it's the yellow milk, which is made by Mongolian cow milk, which is really good for their health. And especially the winter time, it will protect them from the having cold. So thank you. This is my presentation about modern Mongolian life in countryside, how they are making their gears together, and how kids and children are celebrating their birthdays in countryside. I would like to invite next presenter, Urje. Please welcome Urje.
Okay, thank you, Bimba. Let me introduce Urje, who's a service member, and he has a lot of experience traveling abroad and hosting service members. And now she's going to talk about her family and how young families live in Mongolia and how they spend summer vacation in countryside. Okay, please.
Thank you, Shige. Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoy listening our presentation, guys. Hello, Yoshiko-san. Okay, let's share a screen. I will talk about the life of young family. So, my presentation has 3 parts. First one is about a little bit of UBCT, and second one about my family members. A third one is what does city families do in countryside? So Ulaanbaatar territory has 470,000 hectares. Ulaanbaatar city has 9 districts, which is Central 6, remote 3, as shown here. Remote is 1, 2, 3. Population is 1.4 million. UBCT is above 1,350 meter sea level, and average temperature is minus 1.3 degrees in Celsius. Summer temperature is plus 25 degrees in Celsius. Winter time is minus 25 Celsius in degrees. It's just average temperature. During the winter time, we also during the night time, it's minus 40 degrees in Celsius. It could be. We have 4 seasons. I shown the pictures of UBCT springtime and summertime and autumn, and last one is winter. I showed here. So my family member is, we are 6. I have 4 kids. Here is picture different time and moment of us. This is 2018 in June at the Genghis Khan Square. The next photo is in autumn with the sea buckthorn trees. 2021 during this picture is during quarantine. We're celebrating our kids' birthday at home. Last picture is just this July. We went to countryside, spent our time together. Let me introduce my husband. He's a businessman, chairman of the BSB company. The first picture he has with his partners, who looks like Walt Disney cartoons. Dale and Chip, they looks like them. I like it, and I put it here. Also, he is founder of young global leader of World Economic Forum. Also, he has founder of Special Olympics Mongolia. This picture he with Special Olympics teams with Mongolian president. This picture he's at the Abu Dhabi at the Special Olympic Games. Also, he does his own talk show, TV show, which is named Syndicate Talk. He is in Geneva, Switzerland, at the United Nations Palace with his conference. This is a Syndicate Talk shows picture. This one is, you know, the movie star Richard Gere. When he came to Ulaanbaatar, they took picture together. She is ambassador of Special Olympic Games. She has a Down syndrome. So next picture is, this first picture is our exchange program in Osaka, Japan, 2018. Here's the Hishike is here, and we are here. Hishike looks like very exciting, the ceremony. This picture is professional sumo wrestler Hakuho. My husband went to Japan and meet him. Next, the picture is leader of Special Olympic of Mako, Adalo, with her. This picture is with co-founder of Singaporean man. It's during the World Economic Forum. Also, he is with Korean figure skater Yuna Kim. It's during the World Economic Forum they taken this photo. He attended World Economic Forum in Argentina. During the forum, he did some Argentina dance. He looks like very professional. You see the legs, this picture is at the Abu Dhabi at the Special Olympics. Also, as I talk above, he is the chairman of the Mongolian Down Syndrome Association with the kids at the Special Olympics. This guy is Mongolian voice show, one of the coach at the New Year party. This is me. I'm Urje. I'm lecturer of Mongolian University Science and Technology. I have 4 kids. The first picture is I got a special honor from the government. The government gave the woman special honor when they gave birth 4 kids. The next picture is about 4 generations. This is my grandmother and mother and me and my daughter. I love nature and hiking. Also, I like to be an active, do yoga and do some aerobics. The first picture, I do wall yoga with my husband. And second, I do aerobics with my colleagues. Also, I like to play basketball and volleyball. This is my team with basketball team, volleyball team. Here is the basketball team. Here's we are playing the basketball. So this is my son, Arhong. My son name is Arhong. He's just turned 20 years old yesterday, and he has also he has Down syndrome. Here is he's with his friends. Yes, he likes sisters very much, and she always looking at me, smiling at me, and always to be next to me, always next to me and helps me. I really think he's sent by the God to us. This is my oldest daughter. Her name is Sob. She likes to draw portrait and anime. This picture is she draw her grandmother's anime. She looks very similar. And also she made a home for the birds and decorated it. Here is she drew all these anime. So next daughter is Tan. She's 9 years old. She's very kind and humble. She likes animals. Also, she likes to dance. Here's her school's dance. The kids are dancing here. To dance. There she is. My youngest daughter name is Shurin. She likes to baby animals. Sometimes we go to countryside on the springtime to show them baby animals. And she hugs them, love them. And last picture she shown here, funny faces. When I take her picture, she always do photo like this, modeling. She wish her birthday wishes here. Okay, next part is what does city family do in countryside? We enjoy countryside nature, foods, and also it's most important things to show our countryside life to kids. And second one is not about Natam Festival. It's on the road. We go to countryside, enjoy nature. This is just on the road to Urhangat province. I took this picture this July. We just came here, Urhangat province, and father looks like very traveler. Also, kids love to ride horses in the countryside. This is her video.
Siamarona devchino. Yamarga imbi shurunkawa sanashika. Ihaha gchite.
They like it very much. The parents love children to be close with the animals. The girls are enjoying to see the sheep and goats and waiting sunsetting. Sheep and goats are grazing there. Here's the housewife milking a cow. This is just Mongolian one typical breakfast I shown here, which we call it urum. Urum is this one, and halmak. Halmak is this one. We can eat with the bread. It's very tasty. Mongolians, all Mongolians very like it. Also, kids like the making curd. It's made by milk. Mongolian name is it's arroz, traditional dairy product. As you can see, the countryside work is very hard and never finished. My husband helps them when they stay there. He helps us the countryside busy life. She's milking the horse. This is just 2 weeks ago picture. Now we attend the Natam Festival. There is a horse racing. The horses are coming to the finish line. I showed the video. This two is first one and second one. This is very, very important and enjoyable time for the Mongolians. Yeah, other horses are coming to finish line too. During the Natam Festival, there is some contest. It's about most beautiful couple horses and best national costumes. You look, they wear the nice traditional costumes, and the horses' colors are same. This is video I can. Horses color are same, the costumes are same. These three got the first place with the children. The horses color is very nice. We enjoyed it very much as well. So it's on the way. We'll be back to UB City. But going to countryside is also adventure. On the way back, back to city, there is a heavy rain and flood. Kids are scary. Yeah. Also, we saw the baby birds in the wild nature. I think it's a lark baby. So that's my presentation. Excuse me. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for listening my little story, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you.
Hello. Okay. Urche, thank you very much. This is one example of young family in Mongolia and how they spend in countryside. And I'm seeing Jimmy. Jimmy is very understanding it because he is in Japan. He's Mongolian now, and he got some experience how Mongolians live here, right? And also, I'd like to ask her to present her husband, because her husband is Hunter, who's a very successful man in the world and internationally, and also they're a member of the Service Mongolia, so he can be a good example of Service Mongolia members. And Urche, thank you very much again. And finally, thank you very much for all your attention. And it's nice meeting all of you from 27 countries. And thank you to Service Taiwan for providing a great chance us to introduce my country, because I'm very proud of being in Mongolia and living in Mongolia. And it looks like it's like paradise for me. So thank you for all of you, and you are more than welcome to come Mongolia, and we all be waiting for you. And thank you very, very much, and hope to see you in the future. And thank you, dear May. And now it's your work to continue the meeting. And thank you for all again.
Wow, thank you, Mongolia. Thank you so much. And wow, I don't know what's your impression now about the Mongolia. There's one thing I look very clearly is the milk bath. The little girl have the milk bath. I thought it's the queen or princess can have. Only queen or princess can have milk bath, or you can experience that in Mongolia, even you are a little girl. Wow, that's interesting. So now it's time for small group discussion. William, please show the PowerPoint. Yes. So later we have a 20 minutes small group discussion, and you can introduce yourself, and if you wear traditional dress, what does that mean? And our topic, Nomad life. And now you see on your bottom of your screen, you have a sign like this. You see that? It's a small group discussion sign. And you press that and choose your group number. And at the end, there is a blue sign.
We
Press
have a
join. Stop the share screen. Yes, now in the group 0, the group leader is Melody. So Melody, you can start. You didn't turn on your microphone.
Okay, hello, service members. Welcome to join the small group discussion. My name is Melody Wang. I'm your team leader. To ensure the time is well controlled, so that discussion will be ended on time. Okay, supposedly we should have 7 members, but now I saw, hi, Greg from Australia.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Jimmy from Taiwan.
Yes.
And Swako from Japan. Okay, and the others are volunteers workers. Okay, suppose so now we have 4 members for 20 minutes to share. Wow, that's great. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. Since we have 20 minutes for 4 members to share. So however, I have to control the time. So around 30 seconds to come up, I will give you a notice. Basically, we have to ensure your sharing have to focus on the main topic. That's Nomad life. That's Mongolia or modern Nomad life. Okay, am I understood clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay, you can share your experience by talk, or you have any presentation material. All are welcome. Okay. Okay, my name is Melly.
Everyone needs English, is it?
Okay. Okay. To be honest,
Very Americanized. Very American.
traveling around the world is always my dream, and that's the reason why I joined SERVAS in 2019. In my passive working experience, I usually would take the advantage of business trip to visit the local cities. It meant good food and a good hotel. However, I went to Santiago de Compostela as a pilgrim. I starting from the city of Champs-Pied-de-Port. That's where close to the southern France, right on the Spanish border. Okay, it's called French way. In that way, people carrying on their everything necessary for living and their back, and most of them on foot. Such I'm on foot, and or some by bike. I think this kind of nomad life, because no permanent abode, traveling from place to place, meeting different people every day. So you quite often surprise and
Talk for about 5 minutes soon.
okay.
Not yet, but soon I get to it's my turn to talk.
I'm getting to love this way of travel. I could show you something. Okay, some points, some PPT, PowerPoint. Let me show you.
To strengthen you for the audio.
Did you see? Okay. Everyone see my PowerPoint?
Yes.
My PPT?
Yes, I can see now. It looks like Spain,
Okay.
Spain and Portugal.
Okay, yeah. I start from the Champs-Pied-de-Port. Did you see?
Yep.
Okay, the France. I go from east to west to Finistère. Okay. Okay, all the way you can see the shell. It's a sign. I'm the pilgrim. I'm on the way to Santiago. Okay, that's a picture I took all the way. A big cross. Okay. Also, that's my daily itinerary, but it's in Chinese. Okay. To the brief, every day I almost wake up at 5. I start to work. to walk. Okay, until noon or 2 p.m. and I rest around 9 or 10 o'clock p.m. That's my whole day itinerary. Okay, you see, I start to work in the dawn. The sun hasn't rise yet. Okay, that's another map. I took my way from St. Petersburg. You see the city? St. Petersburg on the right hand. Okay, I go to west. San Diego de Compostela on the right, on the left hand. Okay, that's the city I start, St. Petersburg, a very beautiful city. Okay, that's the, did you see the A, the big A? A is the basic hotel. It's the cheapest, the most cheapest the hotel on the way. You can see P. P is more expensive. It's much expensive. Okay, let's Panona. Do you know the Panona city? The Spanish bullfight. Always.
Excuse me, Melody. Sorry, Suwako-san and me join this group.
Okay, that's great. Okay.
And so I want to, because the Greek from Australia, may I invite him to say something first? Because he is, I think, is quite a crazy person. He is riding motorbike and travel around Australia, and I don't know where he is now. So would you mind that you let him?
No, sure. Okay, thank you, May. Okay, Greg, it's
Yes.
your turn.
Can you hear me okay?
Very clearly.
That's good. So right now, I have been riding my motorbike for 3 weeks. The trip to go around Australia will take about 3 months. Australia is a very big country, and it will be about 20,000 kilometres for me to go around Australia. And my bike can only go on hard roads, like bitumen roads. It cannot go on dirt roads. And about half the roads in Australia are dirt roads when you get out into the countryside. So I'm only going to bitumen. Now I'm going to turn around and my bike is right behind me. So hopefully you'll be able to see.
Wow, this is a US motorbike.
Yeah, it's 1200 cc.
100 cc.
It's
bigger than the cars.
No, it's bigger than some cars. Yes, I have been 200 kilometers per hour on this bike. I have actually been faster on another bike I used to own before, but this one I've had up to 200 kilometers per hour.
Oh.
So right now I'm in the country town and I'm walking along the main street of this country town, and here in the main street I can get Wi-Fi. So I was lucky to be able to join the presentation tonight. It's in many places in Australia, if you are in the outback, you cannot get Wi-Fi. So I've been very lucky tonight, and I'm actually here staying with another SERVAS host who lives in this town. So I'm very lucky. On my bike, I carry a small tent and a sleeping bag, and quite often I just sleep out under a tree or anywhere. But tonight I'm very lucky. I have a bed inside with another SERVAS host.
What's your plan for this trip? How many days?
I'm guessing about 3 months.
3 months.
Yes,
so now it's only 3 weeks.
Yes. I still have a long way to go. I have gone less than 1/4 of the distance so far. I've been
3 months. Sorry, 3 months is to travel around Australia?
Yes.
Oh, it's because you cannot go abroad?
That's part of the reason, There's several reasons. One is my work used to be to travel overseas and take tour groups, and I lost this work with COVID, and so I haven't traveled for a long time. The other reason is that I have been caring for my father. My father is 96 years old and has dementia. So I have been caring for him full time for the last year. And now he has gone to live with my sister. So finally I get some free time for myself. So I just wanted to get on my bike and go and get some fresh air.
Believe or not, guess how old is Craig?
Sorry?
I'm asking the other members, guess how old, how young is Craig?
I am sorry, because I'm in the main street, it's very noisy here when cars go past, so I still cannot hear so well. You do ask?
How young?
Maybe
how young are
50?
you?
50?
Am I? I am 67.
Oh, really?
67 years
younger.
old. And if you do not know already, I am the president of SERVAS in Australia. I have been in SERVAS for 29 years. I have been on the board. I've been on the board of directors of SERVAS Australia for 6 years. And for the last year and 1.5 years, I have been the president. So this is a good opportunity for me to meet many SERVAS people all around Australia.
Wow.
And I will visit, I have already visited maybe, I'm not sure how many, maybe 8 already, 8 families. And I will visit probably another 20 SERVAS families as I travel around.
Wow, Melody, you know how lucky we are. In our group, we have 3 national secretaries here. So Craig is the national secretary in Australia, then Swako-san is Japan's national secretary, and me is the Japan secretary, but of course it's the former national secretary. So we have 3 presidents here.
Right.
So
well, Australia also has a national secretary, but we have a president also. So I am the president, and then I am the president, and then we have a national secretary who helps me. She does a lot of the paperwork, and a lot of she's a very hard-working member, very good member. And both of us, both the national secretary and myself, are both going to be at the international conference in India. We are going to attend in person. So hopefully we will see some of you there.
Yes, I will. So see you in India.
Lovely,
in
lovely.
November. And Craig, I feel you really like a nomad now.
Yes, I've always been a nomad.
let's listen to another unbelievable lady. It's a Swako-san. Swako-san have a very, very unforgettable memory in Africa, actually, because she been there to be volunteers for a couple of years. So Swako-san, why not to introduce yourself to us?
Thank you, Mei-san. I was born in Nagasaki, in Kyushu in Japan, and I moved to Kobe to work as a teacher, and I worked there as an English teacher for 35 years. And then I moved to Kenya, Africa with my husband because we wanted to do some volunteer work there. So we had some organic farming program. Then from Africa, I found this place, Mie Prefecture, Japan, and now I'm enjoying farming life, countryside life. Maybe finish?
Oh, you see the Swako-san. You know, I thought originally when I first time to meet her, I think she is a similar age like me. But believe or not,
don't say that.
So the age is the secret. So I will not say that, but I just feel amazing. Okay, so maybe we have Jimmy. Would you like to say something? What do you get, or you want to give us some suggestion?
No. Thank you so much for inviting me again. But I do think, like, as a diplomat, the essence of diplomacy is like nomad life. You move around and you don't, but the thing is you don't have control over it. Like the government just send you to a place they think it might fit you. But I do really appreciate what they shared today. I think before coming to Mongolia, I had listened to this presentation, a lot of things will be easier, to be honest. So I think it's really helpful. And I also, I feel like their lifestyle is definitely not my lifestyle because my working hours is a little bit too long. But I did like during Nadam festival because it's national holiday, left 5 days off, and including the weekends, so it'll be 9 days off. So I took the opportunity to travel to Haranghorum and also the Arhanai, like some different province, and they also mentioned a little bit about it. But throughout it, and I want to share a little bit about the gear, because when you look at the gear, if there's a chimney over the with the gear, it means it's the older style. It's the traditional ones. And normally during nights, you have to like burn a lot of woods or like the dung. They call it dung. It's actually a horse or cow's like shit, and then you just put it there and you burn them. So, but for Taiwanese, because Taiwan is such a hot country, so in Mongolia I don't think I have any feeling of summer at all, because even it's summertime, but during nighttime it's still very cold. You still have to put on socks and put on a lot of cold clothing if you're in gear area. And also they have the saying that they have 4 seasons within one day. And so to a little bit like echo to what you said, yesterday we had this dinner with the new cardinal bishop from Italy. So, and he has lived in Mongolia for 21 years. And he recently been promoted to cardinal bishop, and he's the youngest one from Mongolia, like from among all the cardinal cardinal bishops. So, and also if Mr. Craig, you like to ride a motorcycle, they have this huge Hunu motorcycle club in Mongolia, and the owner of this motorcycle, it's called Hunu Motorcycle Club, and they have like maybe 300 members, and they travel around the Mongolia with motorbike as well. So if one day you have opportunity, I would definitely invite you, and I will bridge you with this Bolko, like the founder of this one. And also for Japan, I love Japanese culture, and I've been to travel Kobe, I've been there, and Osaka and Tokyo. So I love Japan a lot, and I hope like afterwards I will visit Japan more after if I have more vacation. And thank you again so much for everyone to invite me here. It's an honor for me.
We also have Melody. Do you want to say something?
Okay, I think actually this is my second time to join SERVAS event. So I'm honored to know all your people. You are quite so generous to share. And I do believe SERVAS provide a good channel to transmit the peace and understanding. Yes, as we call in the Bible, actually Abraham welcomed God in hospitality when he first met them. So in Bible, we are taught to treat people very generous, especially for widow, orphan, and alien, the people from outside. So that's the same spirit as SERVAS. So that's my honor to join this community. Thank you all.
Oh, okay, sorry, can I add one little thing, Mason? I'm so sorry to bother you. I wear this today. Like this is the little gear and like the horse and camel.
Wow.
But I'm so sorry because this film I cannot really show it. But this is
Okay.
made from the. They have very some shops in Mongolia, which is really good. They support a lot of local families, like for example, a lot of single moms, and they will handmade this, and they provide some materials for them to make it. So and I know because Japan, Australia, and Taiwan, we are all very democratic country. We can move freely, and Mongolia is also a democratic country, but it's surrounded by authoritarian countries. So we always call Mongolia the democratic oasis. Because like it's surrounded by like Russia and China and Kazakhstan. There are a lot of like and also North Korea. So we really cherish our relationship between Taiwan and Mongolia. So just a little bit side note. Thank you very much.
Okay, so maybe it's my turn to introduce myself. And I used to be a journalist for newspaper, political journalist for I think almost 10 years, and then travel journalist for 5 years. And after that, I work for a nonprofit organization to promote Taiwan. So sometimes I feel I'm doing work now during the weekend, like Jimmy. And also I joined the SERVAS for I think it's almost 20 years, and I love this organization. And so I do something here. So I have been a national secretary for six years. So that's my story, and I love travel. I've been to about 50 countries. And yes, it's because then I finally found when after we see the mountain, rivers, and everything, nothing will attract you anymore. It's not so excited. The finally is the people. The people is so interesting, and everyone has a story, and most of them are very wonderful story, just like a Craig and Suwako-san. I have a fair Jimmy will have a wonderful journey. So everyone has a very different story and amazing, fascinated to me. So joining SERVAS to me is it's this reason, because I will know the people, kind people, friendly people in this group. And when I travel to their countries, they will be my tour guide, very good tour guide. And I live in their home and to experience the local culture. This is for the tourists will not have this experience, never. And so this is why I love here and I stay here and I contribute to myself. This is my story. And then I think we still have a friend here. It's Julia. It's from Taiwan.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Julia is a teacher.
Can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me?
You have to close to your microphone. Yes.
You can hear me.
Not clearly. Not clearly. So maybe.
Is that?
Okay, so now you can start.
Now it's okay.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I can speak. I try. All right. I'm not sure, but I'm very happy that I'm here today because it's nice to meet all of you, and I.
Okay, now it's not clearly now. So maybe wait a couple of minutes. We invite you back, and we have another Japanese member
High
here.
school teacher, and I. Yoshioka.
吉岡さんご指名ですよ。ミュート。
I remember
Yes, last time I talked to you.
Yoshioka-san.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank
would you
you.
like to say something? Introduce yourself.
As for Nomad life, I'm in countryside with my laptop computer. Nomad life. My home is in Yokohama, large city, urban place.
Nice. Hard food, but this time of the year, especially if the days are getting longer, I'd like to get a fat.
I'm escaping from
Bad connection. So maybe Suwako-san, what's
Yes.
your next journey? I feel you are a little bit, the personality is a little bit like a nomad, or you travel far away
No,
to
I'm
Africa.
now very satisfied with the countryside life. So I like growing vegetables, growing flowers. But next destination is Australia and New Zealand. So I'm very happy to see Craig.
Craig, did you hear?
Next, we want to go, my husband and I want to go to Australia and New Zealand. Maybe I'll contact you later. Is it okay? When after COVID is over. Now pandemic is so big now, so it's impossible to move now, but later.
I help
Hey,
you.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. If you come to Australia, please contact me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I would love to host you when you come here.
Thank you. Today it's very lucky. I'm very lucky to see you.
And Jimmy, I think you are also very suitable person to join SERVAS. I feel.
Is there, how do you join SERVAS? No, I can ask you later maybe, like, because I
Yes,
think
it's very easy, and have to check you are qualified or not.
Okay.
Isn't he a member? Not yet.
Cannot have a bad behavior.
Okay, then I think I can do that.
To you, it's very easy. Then we have more people here, but we're not
I
finished
think Jimmy
yet.
looks like a very nice gentleman, and I make him honorary member of SERVAS Australia.
I've been to Sydney before, but only for a few days, not really.
It seems we still have time, so may I have Anouk from Spain to introduce yourself? Anouk?
Okay, yes, hello. Well, my name is Anouk Iraola Poirot. I live in the north of Spain, in a place called the Basque Country, and it's a very nice city. We have beaches, we have the sea, but we have also a lot of mountains and nature around, and this is why I enjoyed very much here in Mongolian people about the way they enjoy also nature and exteriors and everything. And it was very happy to meet people in a small group. And I say hello to Jangi Park. I know her from Korea.
Hi.
It was nice to meet you. It's very nice to, and I say that I just don't know Asia at all. Just I know South Korea, it's very important, and a small part of Japan. But in general, Asia is it's not known for us. And I wish I could visit all of you, in short, who knows.
Thank you, Anouk. And then everyone is coming back soon. So Ian is here. It's your turn to show the next PowerPoint page. So we wait others to come back. No, previous
Hey.
one. When previous one. Yes, and no. This one. Yes, this one. Sorry. That's my mistake. Next one. Is everyone come back? I think so.
Yes.
So
Yes.
now,
Yeah. We are back. Number 4 is back.
Yes.
now do you see this? It's a lucky draw.
Wow. Good.
This time is very special. In the past 3 meetings, we don't have lucky draw, but I'm thinking we should have more contacts with more people to let them know the wonderful organization called the SERVAS. So I try to find a sponsor. So this is the sponsor. It's Mongolia. It's Songtiangang Mongolia Resort in Taiwan.
Oh.
Although it's in Taiwan, but they have 22 gears. All were imported from Mongolia. So our lucky draw prize is 1 night gear stay plus 2 meals for 2 persons. It's very valuable. It's $150. How can you get this prize? Very easy. So after our meeting, we will show the meeting video on YouTube channel. It's a SERVAS Taiwan channel, and you can leave message there. In your message, you have to including 2 keywords. One is SERVAS, and the second is Songtiangang Mongolian Resort Taiwan. So you can find a long article, but you have to include at least 2 keywords, and that's you got the chance to join the lucky draw. And for 1 month, after 1 month, we will draw this. The draw time is August 27th of August. It's 2 o'clock Taiwan time at the YouTube. So after this, you will receive my thank you email. Don't throw it away. Don't delete it. Read it carefully. You will have the link, the YouTube link, and you leave message there. Then you can join the lucky draw. So you maybe get a list prize. Big applause for me.
Amazing, amazing.
Okay, the next one. Next. Okay, so time is running out. I believe you can wait for the next meeting. And next meeting is who is the speaker? It's Korea. Is Korea here? Korea.
Where?
How to say welcome to join our meeting. Say in Korean. 3, 2, 1.
환영합니다.
다음에 만나요.
Then maybe only 10 will join the meeting. You have to speak loudly. 3, 2, 1.
환영합니다.
환영합니다.
Okay, so everyone keep the time. It's 29, there's a wrong spelling. 29th October in the evening. Next page. And thank you for all the volunteers from the world. You see how many people here, unbelievable. We organized a meeting and we have so many volunteers from the world. Big applause for them. It's time to say goodbye. Next page. So see you next time. I hope you enjoyed today's meeting. And so hope you to see you soon. Then we have Mongolia music again. Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you, May.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Adiós.
Bye.
Adiós. Hasta otra.
Hope to
Hasta
see
la
you.
próxima.
遠いんだから。
See you next time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.